Today, Precarious plays
Deus Ex, Mankind Divided. Oh, these guys, huh? It's the e-magazine that we see kicking around, right?
Yeah.
The one with like the really harsh geometry for their logo.
Yeah.
It's really funny how baby the security is on this laptop.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that it's not gonna make me eat my words. Oh, well, they got a 3 there. And either of those could lead to that 4. Let me go ahead and do it this way and hope that I can actually get to it. Okay, I can. Now nuke it. Come on, firewall, get out of the way.
There
Done.
you go.
Mails are always more serious than messages.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Moonbase.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me get a quick drink of water.
What Moonbase?
Kay is getting antsy about the next issue. I told him we should lead with the Moonbase story, and he freaked out on me. Seriously, how are we not leading with this story? Anyway, he wants you to come in, so we can all talk about it. Just make sure you're not followed.
What?
Here's a small problem with Deus Ex,
Yeah.
and trying to take it as seriously as the architecture
Yeah.
and general design makes me wanna say I like Adam. I think that he adds a lot of gravitas with his graveliness and his dark coats and stuff.
Yeah.
So I want to take it pretty seriously. Because I think that he's like he's dark and a little rugged, but not in like a full-on parody way.
Right.
I think he does a pretty good job of being somebody that never grew out of the dark long coat
Yeah.
phase.
Yeah. More grew into it, really.
Yeah, and just doesn't seem like a total tool.
Yeah. It's just
In spite of that.
this looks appropriate. You may pass.
But I have not beaten the original Deus Ex.
Uh-huh.
I got through like the Liberty Island. Was that the Statue of Liberty? I'm pretty sure it was the Statue of Liberty where the game opens.
Mm-hmm.
I think. I got through the intro into the first big town area, and I just sort of lost interest in it.
Mm-hmm.
I keep meaning to go beyond the read a synopsis on the wiki
Yeah.
level. I keep meaning to like watch someone else play it all the way through. At least that, you know? But then I remember that there's a part where you go to actual, I think, Area 51, and there are aliens.
There are.
Aliens.
Okay.
Or there are creatures that are functionally indistinguishable from aliens. Is it a bioweapon? I don't know. I've seen screenshots. They look just to say it flat out, goofy as hell.
Mm-hmm.
That is the best way to describe them.
Goofy as hell, probably aliens.
Yeah. And no matter what they are actually, I don't care if this is some Umbrella Corporation shit. I get as far as Area 51 and aliens, and some part of my brain shuts off, and I'm like, I mean, I still haven't played Pokemon Sword and Shield. I can go do that.
Yeah.
I've got other things. There are higher priorities. Like I'll look just behind my computer and be like, where did that scuff come from? I should like touch that up.
Yeah.
Do we have paint? Do we have paint? Do we have paint that matches that wall?
Else.
Yeah. I'll figure it out. I've got some food dye. Let's
Yeah.
experiment with food dye today. So maybe there's a moon base. Maybe this is a reference to. Maybe this is like a call forward, because all of the games except for except for Human Revolution take place after this one chronologically.
Yeah.
So maybe this is an enormous breaking story that if you've played the other games, this
You'd
is
be
like,
like,
the
this is,
moon
they
base.
knew what they knew and no one wanted to talk about it.
But to me, I don't know, this just
It's
looks silly. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Bones won't shut up about the moon base. I keep telling him we have no facts, but he just won't let it go. I want you to get back as soon as you can. I need to talk about the next issue with someone who cares about more than reliving some old cosmonaut fantasy. I'm assuming you got something on Praha-Doves now by now?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Praha-Doves? I have a great amount of respect for you, for all of you, but I do not want to hide. You've changed your names, erased your paths, left everything and gone underground. I'm not sure I have it in me to do all that. More importantly, I'm not sure it's necessary. I have my own ideas about how to make things better. Be careful down there, Suzanne, and know I'll always be a faithful reader of Samizdat.
Okay.
Oh, why are you online? Series stand-up was 5 minutes ago, and you're not even in Dabney. I want you to lead with Pravadu's story.
Grill.
No, can't grill. That's way too obvious.
Okay.
Because we're signed in as Little K.
Oh.
You know me, always, this makes us seem out of the loop. This one implies something about our personality, which feels like a gamble.
Well, I like this one because you could take it as sarcasm or...
That's a good point.
It's text messaging. Stall. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do not confuse anti-establishment with anti-punctuality. Samizdat is counting on whatever you dug up about Pradoves for the next issue. Okay, this is our... Yeah, this is our...
Don't tell him there's no story. We really won't like that. Oh,
yeah.
Question. Sounds like something we should talk about in person. Where are you?
That's a good point.
That's good because it gives little details.
Mm-hmm.
And it gets more information. And it implies that the scoop that you have is too big to put in a text message.
Right. Same place I was yesterday and the day before that. Underground in the Dabney district. Take the manhole by the music store or the old church. Once you find the hidden office, the code to get in is 5431.
Wow.
Whoa.
You're welcome.
You messed up, man. I thought that he had us there at the end.
Yeah.
Now...
Well, we could always just check a bunch of places.
If,
You need to get offline. He's gonna see you.
I just, I think... In real life, this would be the time to, like, clear the conversation history.
Yeah.
So that way the real Little K...
Oh, you were
couldn't come
looking
back.
for that. Okay.
Yeah.
Do not confuse anti-establishment for anti-punctuality. Hear, hear. As a time snob, I would like all of your revolutions to be on time. Please. Okay. That's a scary cover.
So good job, man.
You're welcome.
Chang, I think I have something on our secret admirer. Group called Samizdat. Mean anything to you?
You mean those conspiracy nuts? Very bad for business. How much do they know?
Not sure. Good news is I got an exact location.
Find out whatever you can. What they know, what they want. If they blow the task force's cover, it's only a matter of time before someone blows up the task force.
Don't worry, Chang. I don't want the walls coming down just yet.
Heh. Jensen. I swear, I think he's doing it on purpose, so that way they'll feel dumb in a few months.
I mean, look, if you can't enjoy your work, like, what is even the point? If you can't find appreciation for the small things.
Gotta be honest, I feel like some of these doors should be automated. You know?
I don't know.
Like that feels,
Yeah.
This feels like it should be an automatic. automatic set of doors.
Yeah, however, I think that if they did that properly, everybody walking by would be like, meow.
No, you can define a shorter distance. I mean, someone would then still have to wait, but they could make it to where it only activates like right here, you know?
Didn't we just see somebody stair-stepping through the floor a couple episodes ago?
See, now we're reality is intersecting with the game's version of reality, and I don't appreciate it. I don't like it. No, not that one.
Ooh. There's a particular doorbell sound that I'm kind of traumatized by.
Mm-hmm.
And I just remembered that noise and got, like, nauseous. Like, it was a literal feeling of nausea that just washed over me at the idea of a door opening and closing many, many times, making that noise. Oh.
It's right down the street. Right next to... Oh, no, that's the main mission.
Mm-hmm.
Where is... There is. Okay. Oh, yeah, the music box. Okay, hold on. I'll save whenever I get closer to the objective.
I want juice and a hamburger. Mmm.
Hold on. Wait, listen. I just... Like, I know... I feel like this kind of hate accurately... It's an accurate analog to a lot of the bile that you see in real life.
Yeah.
But I'm still have the same impulse to approach it. I want to approach both of them confrontationally.
Yeah.
Whenever I see this, my mind immediately is like, then you go out to the woods and leave your glasses behind. You don't get, and just we're going to give you one final technology injection, and it's going to de-vaccinate you from all of the things that you were vaccinated with to protect you when you were a newborn. Mm-hmm. You don't get any of that anymore, right? It's
like, yeah, we're gonna need to take your pacemaker out there, friend.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna kick you to the curb. And also because you've driven, it's the mental gymnastics that...
Yeah, the things that you have to ignore
to arrive at some of these conclusions.
And like say them and like write them on stuff. Writing is hard. It's like so much effort. I wonder if people still write papers like by hand at any point in their educations.
Here or in reality?
Maybe both. I was thinking of here initially, but then in reality, in developed nations with school systems that are like techie or whatever, I hope... I want people to still be able to write with their hands, but not for the reasons that we were all told when we were in school. Like, I want people to study cursive, but not because cursive is useful. It's not. But dexterity is useful. And hand-eye coordination is useful.
Wow.
And it's kind of pretty.
You know what really startled me?
What?
The last time I tried to write something in cursive, I was struggling with it.
Yeah.
It has been so long since I used to write in cursive all the time. Like I have like college notebooks
that are just full
of D&D notes.
In cursive?
And it's all in cursive. And
ooh, that sounds pretty.
I can still read my own notes from that time. But yeah, I it's been so long since I've written anything in cursive that there was this hesitation where it's like, and a G goes this way.
I never got a handle on all of the capital letters,
Yeah.
but I used to try to write in print more frequently because I thought it would make my handwriting look neater. It didn't.
Oh. Yeah, your handwriting is.
But
pretty messy.
eventually I gave up, and the idea of cursive, the technology of it is that it's supposed to allow you to write more quickly because you don't have to take the pen off of the paper as frequently.
Right.
It's like learning how to QWERTY type, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so as I got kind of out of school, the more notes that I had to take in meetings and stuff, I do a certain kind of cursive now. It's not particularly clean, but it is really fast. But I always use like all the capital letters, if I bother with those, are print. So I use print capitals, and then...
Oh, you mix them? Gross.
Yeah, I know. That's just...
Ew.
It's because I couldn't figure out the difference between an F, a G, an H, and a Q, and I just never bothered.
What is a cursive?
And an E.
What is a... Hold on, let me see that for a second.
Okay.
Hold on. Oh my god.
The F and the G and the E and the I look too much the same.
I don't remember a cursive capital F. I can't do it. I remember the G. That's a G. That's a cursive G.
Is it?
Yes.
That looks like an F to me.
No, and that's a cursive I.
Okay.
I think.
No, it's not, because it doesn't have the top thingy.
Oh. Now it's a cursive I. No, that's a T.
That's a T. See what I'm
Holy
talking
shit.
about? Cursive capitals suck. Like,
listen, man, I was so into cursive that how much time do we have?
None.
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 It's
We're
not a very long story, so let me finish it right now, and then we'll start with this hack tomorrow.
Okay.
I was so interested in cursive because my family members used it almost exclusively.
Yeah.
That as soon as I heard the name and associated it with what I saw my family doing, in kindergarten, I started trying to write in cursive without being taught.
Yeah.
And just did it by connecting all of the letters.
I did that at least once too.
And
sure, yours was quite graceful in comparison.
This was in kindergarten. This was like second week of kindergarten. And my kindergarten teacher's response was, "Oh, they'll teach you how to do that
later." Yeah, and like we'll get to that.
In like the first or second grade, I think, is whenever they teach you. And I was so disappointed. And that actually started me down the road that was sort of like it didn't lay the foundation, but it definitely poured a little cement in
of the foundation
of me hating public education.
Yeah, it's like, well, teach me. I want to learn this.
This is what I want to learn now. I'm interested in it today. I'm not interested in
whatever it is this is.
Yeah, wheels on the bus. I don't care where they go. They go round and round.
Yes.
Around the entire circumference of the bus. It's a rubberized crash barrier that deflects bad children that don't pay attention to the crossing instructions.
Agreed. Mm-hmm.
And whenever one of the children hits the bus, it makes the spring noise from Sonic.